Mick fixes junk. It's for the games.
Alright folks, welcome back to Mick Fixes Junk. We have made progress, /I have made progress on this Neo Geo. Slow progress, but I want to show you what's going on. So if you remember, what we were trying to do was understand what was wrong with this board. And we were using a couple of different things. We were using Neo Geo Diagnostic BIOS. We were using the Neo Geo Uni BIOS. And, you know, those things are definitely useful. And I found them useful. But if you notice, we've got a lot of garbled text on the screen. So I can't really show you that now. But if you look back in the previous video, there's a lot of garbled text on the screen. And the garbled text on the screen means that the UniBIOS and the Diag BIOS are actually kind of useless because you can't see what's going on and you can't read anything. So this is what I did. I went and found the AES original chip that I took out of this, which is the original AES 6 BIOS, and I put it back in. And when I put it back in, it kind of just helped me solidify what might be wrong with this. And I guess I could have went and I could have done this before, but watch this. Yellow screen. So I can't overemphasize that generally the Neo Geo Diagnostics BIOS and the Uni BIOS, particularly the Diagnostics BIOS, are switched out because they don't give you enough information. Like, this is a yellow screen, so what am I supposed to do with that? And the Diag BIOS will give you more information. The thing is that the Diag BIOS, Diagnostics BIOS in this case, will give me too much information. You know, I just need to know what to remove from the board. And basically, the good old original BIOS told me that. And it's telling me that. It says the video RAM. And the video RAM is right here. And I replaced these ones here, which I believe are the palette RAM. I can verify that. No, it says video SRAM. It's both video RAM. So I guess there's video SRAM. Yeah, can be responsible for a yellow screen on boot. Well, you know, if it is responsible, I've already replaced those chips. So we need to get these chips off the board. I think that's the next step. So let me just bring in the Pro Scope here. Let's heat up the iron. All right. I have a desoldering. I have a desoldering gun, and we will kind of just go at it with that, and see how we do. I don't have long because I've got to go back upstairs shortly, but I'm going to just put a little bit of flux on the pins here, both sides. We'll get this chip off. We'll replace it with chips I bought 7 years ago, but I did buy them, like I bought like a lot of them. So, you know, one of them's got to be good. They weren't like new from Mouser. I don't think you can get this stuff from Mouser. So, so right now I'm just heating up my desoldering gun. Can probably get the majority of the solder up and then maybe wick the rest. And this will probably just pop off the board because it doesn't have a thermal pad or anything underneath it. It's not like there's, you know, another thing that I need to desolder. It's all just this board, or it's all just the pins, and this is surface mounted to the board, so even easier. So there's no through hole, there's nothing like that. I don't need to go at it with anything else. It's going to probably help me get the majority of it off. I just want to be careful. So let's see. Yep, tick tick. We're there, we're good. It's funny, getting it off is going to be a lot harder. Well, not harder, but a little bit more awkward than putting it on there. So let's have a look. All right, here we go. All right, so hopefully you kind of saw that. I probably didn't heat up as much as I could have, but let's just have a quick look here. Oh, interesting. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Just took a minute to sort of heat that up. I think I need to go a little hotter with this gun. I'm just going to go a little hotter with the desoldering. Desoldering braid, frankly, is probably going to be better here. So this thing serves as just a soldering iron, and it also serves as a vacuum gun where you can just pull solder off the actual board. I think in this case we probably can wick a good chunk of it. I left my solder wick somewhere that I can't see. I'm gonna leave my solder wick. Oh, I gotta make this stuff easier to find. There it is. Super wick. Alright, let's just wick it up. Let's wick it up. Yeah, that was maybe slightly unnecessary to go at it with the gun. Let's just for giggles. Let's just for giggles, you know, go at that corner with the gun, and then we'll do the rest with the wick. I just want to see, now that I've heated up the gun a little bit more, what the effect is. Yeah, you see that? Let me clean. Let me clean this a little bit more. Sorry, I just want to try it again. Yeah, you can see it's kind of like, it's a little bit not as good for getting pins off the board, but not great for this right now. So there we go. All right, so we're just going to get this stuff off. I don't think I'm getting a lot of heat there, you know that? Okay. So, good chunk of it there. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of it. It'd be better if I had my little hoof iron. Maybe I'll just do that. Because clearly this thing is good, but it's not really helping me get this chip off. So I'm going to switch, plug this guy out. I'm going to plug in my hoof chisel tip iron, and we'll just use him. Power it off for a second. Alright, here we go. We'll put it around the McVitie's. That can never be bad. Oh! My chisel tip's not installed. I need to install my chisel tip. Oh dear. I thought I would have time to do this now. I've got until about 8:05, so let's see how we do. Be nice. Actually, if I put this chisel tip on as well, it's the tip I need to install it anyway. So take off this. That's a micro conical tip that I was using to. If you remember, that's the microconical tip I was using to do the bond wires at the top of the LSPC2 chip. So that's why that was in there. But it's not the best for this. All right, switch this guy on. Clean him up. Yeah, this guy's gonna be a lot better. Whoa, sorry, you're missing. Whoopsie daisy. Yes, this guy's gonna be a lot better for sorry, I have such allergies, it's just insane. It really is insane. Out of control. Alright. No viewers on the stream yet, that's okay. I'm hoping that with the new RAM, let's see how we do, with the new palette RAM, or sorry, not palette RAM, this VRAM, which is socketed because I, you know, well, actually, I'm not sure why I socketed that, but maybe so that I could swap it out again in future. And then if I swap out this RAM, we should make some difference. There, as far as I'm aware, I've tested all the traces. There's no trace damage left. So we just need to get this guy off of here, replaced with a suitable replacement, and then we might be good. Who knows? There could be other issues too, but let's just oh, interesting, it's not heated up yet. Still heating. Yeah, okay, let's give it a minute. I'm hoping this one's just going to slide off once I wake all the solder up. I think when I did it the last time it did. Up frames 5%. It's okay. Okay, there we go. I know that it's ready because the pace starts blinking. The pace thing unit for control of the iron. So it starts blinking at me. All right. Lots of solder picked up there. Let's just turn it over. Just make sure that we get anything there. Okay. All right. Now we need to chop off that. Let's get some new wick. Come in from the back. Actually, might be a good idea to plug this out. That's not clever. I'm doing so much testing of this thing, I've forgotten my etiquette. All right. Okay, so in you come. There you go. Let's just go along and get up as much as we can. Okay. Just need to raise the torch there, or the light. And of course, we want to do this without ripping any pads as well, so I do want to be careful. I'm not trying to like tear this thing off the board. I do feel like that corner piece is still attached pretty heavily. So let me just get in there with the rest of that corner. Can I zoom it in a little, or not zoom it, but can I just get a better... Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's still attached there. So, now what we want, once I've done this, right, what we're going to do is we're going to, I've got some low melt solder, which, you know, basically Chip Quick, but just not Chip Quick. It's like another brand that I got on Amazon. So, once we've sort of like gotten most of the solder off of this, I think we'll bring in the Chip Quick stuff, and then from the Chip Quick, that should lower the melting temperature to like something like 78 degrees, something like that. And honestly, this thing should just pop off. Yeah, so it's obviously it's still attached because there'll probably be some solder that's even underneath the pads, you know. Yeah, you can very clearly see that there's some solder that's not wicked off that leg right there. Yeah, you see. Okay, so now let's get our low melt solder, and we should be able to just basically stick that on there and then tap this off the board. Oh boy. We will need flux. So if you imagine, right, this stuff now, we've gotten rid of most of the, we've gotten rid of most of the, look at this stuff. There's a bar of solder for you. So we've gotten rid of most of the old solder. If we mixed it, then we will get an average melting point. The melting point of this is, what is it? Avoid high temp. Low melt solder. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so this solder is, you know, we're gonna have to put it onto the, well, we could, oh, that was nice. So we're gonna put it onto the board here, right? It's all over the pins. We're going to put it onto the, get some flux, right? So it just gets everywhere. I'm going to put some flux here. And then we're going to bring in some more low melt solder. Right, and if we go like this, right, watch. Let me just do this here. Right. Oh, look, you can see already it's coming off, right? So it's there it is. It just came off the board. So that stuff stays melted for so long that it just popped off the board. So there you go, job done. There's our chip. Now we're gonna have to wick that stuff off. Now we gotta get all the, we'll do this one at a time, by the way. We'll see, like, you know, is it one RAM chip that's gone? Is it all the RAM chips? So we'll see what the deal is. So now we can't leave this on the board, like any of it, because it lowers the melting point of the solder, which puts, you know, the connection at risk. So now we got to get all this off, right? Now we shouldn't have any trouble doing that. All right, let's wick it all off. Now see, look, there it is. All came off pretty easily. Very nice. All right, lovely. Then we'll go over this with alcohol in a second. Okay, so we're just going to go like that. All right. We'll just go over it one more time. Okay, just a little bit on that. Okay. All right, nice. Now we're going to come in with our alcohol and clean this up. And we'll solder on a new chip. How many times have you seen me do this? Like, the alcohol just does not want to come out, and it's Jesus, so annoying. So let's change one chip, see what happens, and we'll change it, and then we'll change the other chip. Just stop them like this. Okay, doing okay, 722. 40 minutes to get 2 chips on, if I need to do 2 chips, and test them. How is this doing this? I swear. I think maybe, do I need to create a vacuum or something? Like, why does it do this? I really don't understand it. I would say there's not a lot of alcohol left in there, so that could be part of it. Actually short on alcohol. my god, I'll have to fast forward through this. What am I doing? Okay, so let's see if this chip is bad first. All right, I'm gonna just have to stick the. I'm gonna have to just stick the thing in there because I can't wait for this. This is terrible. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's quite a bit of flux on there, so you know. Oh dear. Oh dear. I didn't do that, did I? Oh, is that the problem? Do you see that? That looks like a broken trace right there. Now I'll have to stop recording and watch it back. Whoops. See that right there? That looks corroded, does it not? But did I do that, or was it like that? I'll have to watch the recording. Okay, so give me a second. I'm just going to stop recording here, and I'm going to. All right, so obviously I forgot to start recording again. I soldered on the new pin. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Sorry, soldered on the new chip right here. Still getting a yellow screen of death. So we're going to have to take this one off too. So I'm just waiting for the iron to heat up. I'm pretty sure these are the right chips, but you know, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it's the same chip, same RAM chip, I should say. But yeah, let's take this one off. I am wondering, is we're going to find corrosion under there, and is that part of the reason? You know, you can kind of see a lot of corrosion there, can't you? Or something. So there we go. So let's get this sucker off the board. Okay, he's off. All right, let's just go no scope. Let's just go scope. So he is off. So there's those two chips right there. What do we see? Not a whole lot. Let's see, can we just get a new chip on real quick? Real quick. Let's first let's wake up what we. Yeah. Sorry, just need to clean up there a little bit. We'll get this guy here. Okay. Like I said, you don't want to average out the temperature of this solder and leave it on the board. We want to get all the solder that takes a lot to melt back on the board, not the solder that takes. Gotta be careful with your hands though with this stuff, because it'll just like come off and land on your hands. Okay. There's a lot of it. So we'll do this, then we'll do some thing, and then we'll put the. So I'm just going to clean off. Yep. All right, pretty good. Leave that there, leave the iron there, give it a wash, and then we will put on the new chip. Looks like we don't, well, do we? No, don't really have a corroded trace problem here, by what I can see at least. Pretty nice traces, but you can see the difference between this one and the other one. But yeah, I don't see any endemic issues there. New chip. Where's the chip? New chip. All right. Turn it around. Yep. All right, get the low melt solder off of this iron. Obvious reasons. Get the high melt solder on. Obviously you missed me doing that other chip, so now at least you'll see me doing this one. Nothing crazy, but a good bit. Okay. Now there is a little bit of a tricky bit here because of course this chip does have that little wire beside it. Now we're going to actually start there. Okay, so when we tack, we're going to tack here. Oh, nice. I'm not going to drag solder yet. Like I said, I want to tack first. Make sure that we're in good shape before I... You usually do both sides, right? But let's have a look here. How do I feel about this? That looks good to drag solder. All right, let's drag solder. A bit more. Potentially a little bit more flux there. You see what happened there? I ran out of flux just at the very end, and that's why it's the stuff stuck to the thing. All right, let's drag solder again. Probably have a good bit left on my iron. Oh, sugar! Don't want to burn the. I don't have a ton left on the iron. Let's clean the iron. Put a little bit more on. We're gonna get a phone call any second. Going back upstairs. So let's see, can we just get this done? Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, we just got a little bit of. Okay, and this is when you'll see why you need flux. Some more flux. Now I've got too much solder, so it's all flowing all over the place. This will fix, the flux will fix this because it'll wick away from the pins. See that? And then we just come in. We're going to just tack these down again, just make sure. I'm just going to do a couple of these up, just wick up to the legs. That resistor being in the way, a little bit of a pain. I would say. A little bit of a pain, but not huge. Just gonna, you can see there, you see that pin there, I'm gonna try and get into it. You see it there? Yeah. See, I wanted that one to have a little bit more solder on it. You can see, and you can see the one beside it, like basically has no solder on it, you see? Now it will in a second. Or maybe not. Yeah, now it does. And this one beside it. Yeah, I'd be shocked if that's not soldered perfectly. Now, alright, let's just feel the heat. Chip, not too hot. What I mean by that is that means I could probably power it on without worrying too much. Alright, let's clean away the flux. Just clean this so you can see solder job. As you can see, not the worst. Definitely passable. Again, doesn't look to be any shorts there. Potentially got some lifted legs there, maybe we can test that. Definitely not on that side though. But I can see one leg there. Looks up, you know, maybe suspect. But we can test that in 2 seconds. Yeah. Test it in 2 seconds. 2 seconds have passed, it's not tested. What I mean by that is it's this pin I'm worried about. See, it's here. Yeah, that's fine. No issues there. Alright. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Video top right. Yellow again. Yellow again. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Oh dearie me. Now, these are 2 brand new pins. Game. Better? Different. SNK is now... Okay, this text is better. Now I'm wondering if I'm just credits 04. SNK is popping up. Huh. Now. And you see that we've got a background that the Japanese text is being added to. So I think we've made progress. There's still a video RAM error, right? But it's not nearly as bad as it was. But now we've got sprites. There's no sprites. I don't see any sprites at all. So interesting, eh? Interesting. So 1994 SNK, push 1 for your start button. Yeah. Made progress. Alright. Here's my gold bell. Alright, gotta bail. Alright, so I wanted to show you something. So on switching this on, I guess we can plug it in now. Just for a second, I want to just show you. I have found an issue. So, oh, I have no cart. Just waiting for this to heat up. All right, let's just put a cart in for 1 second. Here's something really quick. So you see there, VRAM data 000. And the actual is 02, and expected. It's hard to read, but I know what it should say, and so I know that's what's wrong. So this is a VRAM data issue. it's address 00, all zeros. All zeros to 007 is the 32K RAM chip, which is this this RAM chip right here, the RAM chip, one of the RAM chips that we soldered, and then this RAM chip right here. All right, sorry. Yep, and if we just go back to the composite capture, 02 is the upper chip. Sorry, the first two bits are the upper chip. The first two numbers are the upper chip. The second two numbers are the lower chip. Whichever ones don't match, that's the problem chip. So these two don't match the expected. 02 is wrong, and so that means the upper chip is the problem. So I went and I checked that. I checked the upper chip. This is lower. This is upper. And lo and behold, I do. I have a lifted leg. I didn't see it. I have a lifted leg, which I will show you. I want to switch off the board now. I don't want to short anything out. And then the lifted leg is right here. But this pin here, see this? It's actually lifted. It's not touching the pad. I know you can't see it, but trust me, it's not working. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm going to tack it. Right. Give it a tip. There's this one. You know what? Just let me I can kind of see the end of that leg there. Let me just get it. Let's see. Yeah, I'm sure you broke the side of the cartridge. I'm sure you saw what I did there, but I just wanted to put a little bit more solder on this one. That was it. Okay. All right. So that should be connected now. Let's put it back in. Let's see. That's definitely one of the errors. Well, I mean, I think so. So let's go up. Mini top right, Pro top right, Video top right. Ooh, look at that. All right, so VRAM data. So now our text is good. And now we have a VRAM address error. Okay, so the address error is 08000. Now, this is cool. Give me my phone. We're making progress. So cool. I'm pretty happy. Look at the progress we're making. So that's why that lifted pin was why that text wasn't appearing correctly. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm reading on my phone here the instructions, which I will, the instructions from the GitHub of jwestfall69, Neo Geo Diagnostic GitHub. And what he says is, again, we're going to use the same thing. So addresses 008, which is what's showing up here, to 087 FF are the 2K VRAM, which is these ones behind the cartridge here. Okay. Which one? Sorry, I guess you can't see them because it's kind of stuck there. We'll be up here. Yeah, it's these suckers. Okay. And again, 00FF. It's let me see. So it's the first two digits, 00, are okay. They're matching expected, and FF is not matching. So it's the second, the second two hex values. In this case, it means it's the lower chip. Something's wrong with the lower RAM chip. So lower of the 2K RAM. This is cool now, because now kind of like, you know, you're not stabbing in the dark anymore. Lower of the 2 RAM, and that lower is it's an address issue. Okay. Okay, I have some ideas, not a ton, but like let's just think about it for a second. So that would be proscope full. That would be this one. It's this top one here, and it's an address line here. So a couple of things could be wrong here. Either A, this RAM is bad, or some portion of this RAM is bad. Let's just switch off the unit. And there's no resoldering per se to be done here because I've kind of already done a lot of that over the last few days. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to see if I have the old RAM. When I say the old RAM, I mean the stuff before I socketed any of this. And I think I have it around here somewhere. I think I brought it in with me actually from the... did I bring it in with me? I think it's in this little package here. Oops. In fact, I have two pieces of RAM from when I desoldered these chips. That one looks like it could be slottable. Yeah, let's slot that one in and see what happens. That one's, I mean, it's a little bit of solder on it, but I think we could slot it in and we could give it a go and see what happens. So I'm going to pull out this RAM chip. I'm going to put in this one. Oh, sorry. I can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to slot in, no scope. Yeah, I'm going to slot in this chip right here, which is a chip that, it's the chip I pulled from this board originally, before I socketed everything. And let's just see if this RAM was actually, you know, really bad or not. Or let's see if this is just giving a different error. Maybe the RAM wasn't too bad. Okay. Right, that's well and truly slotted in there now. Okay, and let's just see, because it could be that the RAM that I bought was bad, and that's always a possibility. Video top right. Oh, we have no cartridge in yet. Still that iron, I'm just going to be aware of that. Iron awareness is always good. Okay, so a different address, but it's still problematic. It doesn't like that RAM. It doesn't like that RAM. I'm going to try the other RAM. Give me 1 second here. I'm actually going to solder suck. Okay, so that RAM is giving a different error. So that kind of tells me that not necessarily a trace issue, right? Because it's a different error. But it's still the lower RAM. It's still the lower RAM. But now it's a different address line. So what we could do is now potentially that RAM is bad. Maybe. I have some more RAM around. But let's slot in the older Sony RAM. I just need to get some of the I need to solder suck some of the stuff off of it, because when I removed it, I really didn't intend to reslot it. So I just want to remove some of the solder so that it doesn't make an unnecessary contact. It won't be, it'll only take me a couple of seconds. And then we'll slot this back in. You know, I had carpet in the house 7 years ago when I was fixing this, so I could have shorted out this RAM. You know, probably wasn't handling it. Like this is just a concrete floor. I never get static shocks or static stuff around here, so I'm not wearing gloves and I don't tend to do it so much anymore. But in that house, oh my god, I had so much static charge on me. Okay, So I'm just gonna come in here. I'm just gonna solder suck some of this stuff away. Perfect. Just going to do this one. Okay, let's slot this in. Okay. Oh. Same deal. VRAM address A0A7. Same. Is it the same? Oh no, now. Okay. Now, let's just double check. Now it's the upper chip. I think. Let me just check. I'm just going to check to see if it's the upper chip. I'm going back. I'm just reading the docs here. Okay. Yeah, so that's the lower chip. The lower chip that we were looking at. The lower didn't match. Now the upper doesn't match. I guess that's good. Let's swap out a fresh, let's put a fresh RAM in the upper. Okay, so this. Yeah, let's put a fresh RAM in the upper. Right, so these two look like they might be hosed. Let's take out the upper now. Okay, so what did we get? We got 85 against an 05. Okay, let me put in the old RAM. Just okay, let's see what this does. Oh my god. What? I just swapped the RAM around. Oh my god. Let's take out the diagnostic RAM. We passed all tests. We passed all tests. We passed all tests. Oh my god, I don't believe it. Okay. Where's my UniBIOS? Oh boy. Like, what? Oh boy, okay, here we go. UniBIOS. Now I know there's a little thing at the top of the screen. Now, okay, we might still see some sprite stuff. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay, let's keep watching. I don't have a controller plugged in. Oh my god! Oh my god, I fixed it! Mick fixes junk! Oh, Mick fixes junk! Oh, I don't believe it. Well, I don't know about you folks, but this looks mighty fixed. So, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I mean, obviously, you can test the controller and stuff, but that's it. That's done. I don't believe it. Thank you to that GitHub. So those RAM chips were actually fine, and the RAM chips I had in there look like they're broken. So those RAM chips, maybe they're either not matching or they were already broken. And it was the top RAM chips that needed to be fixed. And it was that dodgy trace. Well, I mean, plus the NSPC chip totally hosed, I think I already mentioned. We did it. It's done. It is done. We used every single ROM, Diag, the whole lot that's possible to use. And we did it. Congratulations. I'm going to stream for a second just so I can see if somebody joins and I can tell them I fixed it. Let's go full composite. Now, if my usual viewer joins, who sometimes joins, they're going to see there's a viewer that joins. Let me see, can I get the chat? And that was pretty much it, folks. That was it. I don't want to bore you with me trying to attempt to connect with the single viewer that tuned into my stream. But yeah, it was fixed. That was it. And yeah, it was a long few days and nights trying to fix this thing. And yeah, I can't believe that I just managed to put it together, because I haven't really fixed stuff in years. And that was one that always frustrated me, that I left it in a box and that I was terrible and I couldn't do it. So hopefully you found this useful. Comment, like, subscribe. I mean, it's an 8-hour video. I guess it's gonna take me forever to upload this. Yeah, I don't know. Just let me know what you think. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, I just want to pop out the chat. Are they going to join? I don't know if they're like. They always show up. So it's unfortunate now if they don't show up. I'll be like bummed. Let me see, audio capture, window capture. I want to bring in chat. Yeah, add existing chat. Come on, chat. Why is it not? Oh, there it is. Okay. Why is it not on top? Can I change the order? Move to top. All right. So this is my screen chat. I'm just wondering if my buddy is going to join. It'll be a bummer if they don't join. If they join and they see this running, they'll know exactly what I've done. Hey! Oh my god, I think they're here! I don't believe it, I think they joined. I think they joined. Come on. Yes. Come on, is it master? Let's see, 1, 2. Are they going to send a mate? There might be a little bit of a delay as I do this. But I'm just hoping that this person joins the chat, because they have been diligently following. Although, you know what? One viewer, I wonder, is that me when I just, could be just me when I joined to pop out my chat. Hey, chat, is there anybody there, chat? Come on, chat, or is it just me? Come on, chat. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed the most destroyed Neo Geo ever. I have redeemed myself in the eyes of all arcade repairers worldwide. Switch off. Oh yeah, this is all off, right? Yeah, I can just switch off all the soldering irons. I have one viewer. Capture. Yeah, there's no one in my chat room, so it's a bit of a bummer. Oh, jeez. There's a massive insect just dropped down from the roof here. Oh god, I'm such a wuss. Okay. So no, it would seem that there is no let me see, can I add my scope? One viewer. Video capture, add existing. Go scope. Oh. That didn't get much. Yeah, so so this was the offending chip over here. This is the offending chip. That was it. Once we fixed him, we were then able to use the tips from the Neo Geo Diagnostics GitHub page to figure out exactly and troubleshoot the RAM. So that was it. Okay, well, thank you for watching the stream. There's another Neo Geo fixed, saved from the dumpster. Yeah, that's all I got. Good night. 10:51 p.m. here. But yeah, it's another working Neo Geo. Yay me.